I'm Catherine, and that's Heather.
Today we're going to talk about Out Tonight. This song is Mimi's main introductory number.
Though she sings Light My Candle earlier in the show, it's a duet with Roger. While it sets up the romantic tension between the two characters, Out Tonight is the first chance that we see Mimi on her own.
Even though the song may at first seem to be a very Broadway-esque rock song, it actually has a lot of interesting underlying symbols and messages.
We're going to explore some of these further. We'll be using a performance of Out Tonight from the final Broadway performance of Rent, in which Renee Elise Goldsberry will be playing the role of Mimi. We'll stop the video every now and then to give some of our commentary.
What's the time? Well, it's gotta be close to midnight. My body's talking to me. It says time for danger. It says I wanna commit a crime. Wanna be the cause of a fight. I wanna put on a tight skirt and flirt with a stranger.
You could probably tell that there's a lot going on there. First of all, you may notice that this song has a very rock style. Sounds like a pop song that you could possibly hear on the radio, right?
This very familiar universal sound makes it easier for audiences to relate to. The style allows the song to take on a really accessible form, which makes the important themes it highlights more apparent to audiences.
First off, sexuality plays a large role in the show, not just in the song, but also in others such as Light My Candle, Take Me or Leave Me, and I'll Cover You. This song is unique, however, in comparison to other songs because while they are all duets, this is sung solely by Mimi, showing her sexual character not within the context of the relationship.
Furthermore, the lyrics are extremely daring. One of the main themes of the show is to live life to its fullest, and here, Mimi seems to want to be doing just that. She wants to live audaciously, saying she wants to be the cause of a fight and that it's time for danger. She's very bold here, and this is highlighted by the guitars and hard drumming of the accompaniment. Let's go back to the song now to delve in a little deeper.
I've had a knack from way back. I'm breaking the rules once I learn the game. So get up like you quick. I know some way to get, and it's gentle dance in the play. We don't need anybody. I always get it for free. You can get in too if you get in with me.
We have another instance here of really daring music. This is notable due to the fact that there really isn't a set rhyme scheme in some of the verses. Lines like, life's too quick, I know someone's sick, where this chick will dance in the flames, focus more on internal rhyme than any typical structure such as we've seen in class, like AABA. Also, there's a lot of spoken dialogue and vocal ad-libs, which also convey this wild, passionate side of Mimi.
These lyrics again focus on living life to the fullest. Mimi says that life's too quick, foreshadowing the prospect of death that we see later in the show. She brings up that idea also, though, to emphasize that all should celebrate each moment they have.
When I get a wink from the doorbell, do you know how lucky you'll be? That you're online with the feline of Avenue B. Let's go. I will tonight. I have to go. I will tonight. You wanna prowl, be my night owl. We'll take my hand from the tonight.
Throughout this part of the song, the lyrics specifically mention the animalistic and primitive side of life by using words such as meow and howl. Especially when Mimi sings out tonight, the word out jumps an octave, turning the phrase into that of a howl.
Mimi also openly mentions animals at other points in the song, including when she says, "You're online with the feline of Avenue B, be my night owl, and wanna wail at the moon like a cat in heat." This repetition of animals reinforces her sexuality and passion, two traits that are highlighted throughout the show with the emphasis on love we see throughout.
In the evening, I gotta roam, can't sleep in the city of neon and chrome. Feels too damn much like home, where the Spanish babies cry.
This bridge allows us to think about Mimi's background. How did she become so vivacious, bold, and sensual?
We see that Mimi comes from probably a poor background, which also was foreshadowed earlier with the line, "We don't need any money," since it's evident that few of the characters do have money, yet they are still able to love and embrace life. We also see that Mimi's background is an ethnic one. She doesn't want to go home to where the Spanish babies cry.
She also doesn't want to go where it feels too damn much like home. The use of such strong adjectives such as damn brings up extremely negative connotations clearly, and so it makes sense that she would want to escape this badly. The change in accompaniment also signals Mimi's desire to escape as it becomes slower and more pleading.
This hope for escape is even more apparent in the lyrics "Let's find a bar so dark we forget who we are," in which it's clear that Mimi simply wants to forget in order to achieve this escape. She's willing to forget her past by using any means possible, even through the use of drugs. This brings us to the last portion of the song, in which one questions whether Mimi's drug use has had any effect on how she expresses herself in this moment.
So let's find a bar so dark we forget who we are. We're all the stars of the nevers and maybe. Let's go out tonight. I have to go out tonight. You're sweet, wanna hit the street, wanna wail at the moon like a cat in heat. Just take me out tonight.
We've turned from the happy, exciting, fun beginning of the song to focus on a more down moment. Though the music comes full circle here by returning to the original arrangement, let's examine the lyrics.
Before the bridge, Mimi uses phrases such as "let's go out tonight" and "take me out tonight." By the end of the song, though, she's desperate. She begs that she has to go out tonight and pleads that someone please take her out tonight.
In this light, the song seems more desperate than passionate and bold. Still, despite the negative focus, the song still brings out to light many of the themes the show highlights.
Let's close by examining some of the final lyrics, namely, "where all the scars from the nevers and maybes die." In this moment, there's a lot of possibility of hope. Mimi suggests that they find a place of acceptance rather than focus on past failures or upsets. This echoes a lot of the sentiments we hear throughout the show, namely that we should celebrate rather than censure our differences and that we should live each day to the fullest, regardless of past sadness.
We hope you've learned a lot about this song. Thank you for listening.